needs to be destroyed. Okay, these are the reasons, these are the types of the mandalas. Is it clear to you all what is mandala, what are the types of mandala, and what are the fundamentals of mandala? Is it clear to everyone? Any doubts still here? Great, great, great. Okay, so coming to dot mandala, what if before that, if we talk about what is, can you please repeat fundamentals? Okay, sure, I'll repeat the fundamentals. Fundamentals of mandala is it should have circular essence. Whenever you make a mandala, it should have a circular essence. Okay. Second point is it has one point of origin. Whenever you start a mandala, it has only one point of origin from where you can start. Okay. Third one is the repetitions of the designs. When we talk about a particular circle, then the designs keeps on rotating. Then the designs keeps on repeating. In a particular circle, if we talk about whatever pattern we are following, whatever designs we are following, then the designs are repeated. Okay. Next is, if we talk about the significance of lotus in mandala. Why? What is the significance of lotus in mandala is that lotus keeps on spreading itself. It doesn't see what is around it, but still it keeps on spreading itself. That is the significance of lotus in mandala. Is it clear to everyone? What is mandala actually? Okay. Next, what is dot mandala? Okay. Dot mandala is a pattern in which we create, it is actually a pattern in which we create different designs and all using small colorful dots. Using small colorful dots, we create different patterns out of it. It is a process actually in which we follow, in which we make different patterns out of small colorful dots. Okay. It was started in 1970s by Geoffrey Barden. Okay. Now coming to the next point is, what are the advantages of mandala? Can anyone please tell me what are the advantages of mandala? Anyone? Just write down in the chat box, what are the advantages of mandala? Stress-free, right, Rekha? Relaxing, that's great. Makes calm, healing, yeah. It is a stress booster. It is used for meditation purpose. It helps you to concentrate on a particular thing. If you want to concentrate, it is about that. It boosts the immune system. It relieves the stress and the pain. Okay. It even lowers down the blood pressure. It brings us to focus on a particular thing, whatever you want to do actually. So these are some of the advantages of mandalas. These are the advantages of mandalas. Yes, Anisha, it is very pleasing to eyes. Exactly, exactly, correct. So my next question is, why do people prefer keeping mandalas at home? Why do people prefer keeping mandalas at home? Anyone? Anyone? Thank you so much, Niranjan, for peace. Okay. Create positive environments, right? See, why do people prefer keeping mandalas at home? Is the reason is that it serves as a protection. It serves as a protection from the negative energy. You get the positive energy, and the negative energy is actually unwelcomed. Welcome by the positive energy, unwelcome by the negative energy. It has the ability to clear all the anxieties, depressions from the surrounding. That's it. Okay. Whenever you see the mandala, you're so much focused, not only creating the mandalas, but whenever you see a mandala, whenever you focus on a mandala, seeing that, you will be so much focused. You will feel so much of peace in yourself. You will get positive vibes actually. Okay. So this is the reason why do people prefer keeping mandalas at home. Okay. If we talk about the research, in research also, it has been found out that the adults and the kids suffering from anxiety and depressions, creating these mandalas help them a lot in getting peace, getting positive energy from inside. Now, when I'll be showing you all that how to make the dot mandalas, then just those who will be making, they will be obviously feeling that how is it actually they are getting the positive vibes, and those who will be just be watching me when I'll be creating these Whoever will be watching me, just notice that yes, you are getting the peace. Whatever negative vibes was there, it has already been gone. So just notice this. I'll tell you. Next thing is, what are the materials required for today's class? We will be learning everything from the basics, so you need not worry about anything, like anything. First thing is, you required a sheet of paper. This is a thick sheet of paper. Please, if you're using a paper, please use a thick sheet, okay? Next is, for a base, you can even use an MDF board. If you have an MDF board, you can use the MDF board as well. You can use a cake board. If you have a cake board, you can prefer that. You can use a cardboard. You can use a CD as well for the base. Next is, you need a ruler, a compass, a pencil. Next is the acrylic paints, okay? Next is the acrylic paints. I'll be using the Fevicryl brand acrylic colors for the dot mandalas today. And the last one is the dotting tools, okay? Dotting tools, if you have the dotting tools, it's all right. If you don't have the dotting tools, we have the alternate options for that. You can use the backside of the paintbrush, you can use the backside of the pencils, you can use the backside of the marker pens, and for the tiniest dot, you can use the toothpick, okay? Yes, you can use the white paper. It's not at all necessary that black paper is mandatory or the black background is mandatory for mandala. It's not at all that. So you can go on with working with any backgrounds if you want. Okay. Now, just let me shift to my work, please. Jyoti, can you please spotlight the other one?
Sure, ma'am.
And just let me know whether it's clear or not.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, thank you so much. So, this is a sheet of a paper which I've taken, and this much space which we are going to use for today's class. This is 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. This is 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. Okay, the part which we have taken. Okay. Ankita, instead of dotting tool, you can use the backside of the paintbrush. You can use the backside of the marker pens. For the tiniest dot, you can use the toothpick. Hope the material required is cleared for everyone. Now, this is the portion which we have taken, 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. Now, what you need to do is, you need to find out the center point. Whatever surface you are taking, just find out the center point of that and draw a horizontal and a vertical line. See, minus 10 centimeter into 10 centimeters. So my marking will be 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter. From here also I've taken 5 centimeter. Just draw a line. Draw horizontal. After finding out the center point, just draw a horizontal and a vertical line. Okay. This is 10 centimeter. 5 centimeter from here. Even you can make these on the canvas board. If you have a canvas board, you can surely do it on that also. Is this clear to everyone? Just find out the center point and draw a horizontal and a vertical line. Okay. Next, what we need to do is draw diagonals. Draw diagonals. You need to draw the diagonals. Okay. Draw the diagonals. Again, I'm repeating, take a surface, whatever surface you're taking, just like I've taken a square surface, just find out the center point, draw horizontal, vertical, and the diagonal lines. Okay. Now, taking my compass, just inserting my pencil here. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, this is my ruler. Measure 2 centimeter in your ruler. Measure 2 centimeter in your ruler. Keep your compass here in the center point and just draw a circle here. Just a minute. Okay. Just draw a circle here, which measures 2 centimeter. Okay. Draw 2 centimeter measurement. But next measurement is 3 centimeter. Measure 3 centimeter in your ruler and make another circle. Okay. Next measurement is 4 centimeter. Measure 4 centimeter in your ruler and make another circle here. Okay. This is 4 centimeter circle. Next is measurement of 5 centimeter. Measure 5 centimeter in your ruler and make another circle. That is the last circle which we'll be creating. If you have more space, then you can go on with making more circles of this. Okay, this is 5 centimeter. Is this clear to everyone? This is called the grids in mandala. This is called the grids in mandala, GRIDS. Is the construction part clear to everyone? That's great, that's great. Now I'm keeping this aside. Till then, those who are working, you can work on the construction part. I'm showing you all the tools. Okay, these are the tools which we use for dot mandalas. These are the tools which we use for dot mandalas. These are called the needle dotting tools. Can you see this one? These are called the needle dotting tools, which are 5 in numbers. These are 5 in numbers, and these are called the needle dotting tools. These are used to make different patterns. These are used to make different patterns in dot mandalas. Dot mandalas is not only about the dots that we create, but it's more about the patterns as well that we create. Okay, we can even create the patterns using these needle dotting tools, and also the tiniest dots. Can you see? We can also create the tiniest dots. These are the flat dotting tools. These are called the flat dotting tools. These are 8 in numbers, and these are of different sizes, and we create different sizes of dots using these dotting tools. These are flat dotting tools, and these are called the needle dotting tools. Is it clear to everyone about the dotting tools? Any doubt? Any doubt, guys? Okay, that's great. Okay. Now, keeping this aside, just taking out the colors in my color palette that we will be using for today's class. Lavanya, if you don't have the dotting tools, you can use the backside of the paintbrush. Just a minute. You can use the backside of the paintbrush, you can use the backside of the marker pens, and for the tiniest dot, you can use the toothpick as well. Yes, Rekha, it's the flat dotting tools and the needle dotting tools. So the colors which we will be using for today's class is the red color. I'm taking out some red color in that color palette. Next is white color. Okay. Make sure you don't have any leftover, that is the dried part in your paint. Okay. Just remove that if it's there. And keep a rough cloth with yourself so that you keep on wiping your tool again and again after every use. Okay. Next color I'll be taking is the lemon yellow color. I'm using the acrylic paints. No, Lavanya, you can't use the oil pastels for dot mandala. Dot mandala is all about the paints that we use okay, the acrylic paints which we use. These are this is the lemon yellow color. Okay. Yes, Monica, these are the acrylic colors which I'm using right now. And the last is the orange color. Okay. Yes, we can. Yes, you all can use different colors. If you don't have the same shades, you can use any colors, but the color combination should be really very good. Okay. So again, I'm repeating, these are the acrylic paints which we are using, and I'm using the acrylic paints of Peripheral brand. Okay. This is the crimson red color. This is the lemon yellow color, orange color, and the white color. Okay. Keeping this aside. Now, this is the portion which we will be working on. Okay. The most important thing in dot mandala is the color combination and the color consistency. If your color consistency won't be good, then you won't get a perfect dot actually. So you need to be aware of that before starting with dot mandalas. Next is, like, this is a yellow tool. Can you see? This is the yellow tool. Do I need to repeat the colors again? This is the crimson red color. This is the lemon yellow color, orange color, white color. I'm using the Fevicryl acrylic colors. I'm using the Fevicryl acrylic colors, and the base which I'm using is the thick sheet. This is a thick sheet actually, which I'm using right now. If you don't have a thick sheet, you can use a cardboard, just paint the base, and you can start off with the dot mandalas. And that you can use a CD, you can use a cake board. Okay, even you can use the MDF boards and the canvas board. It completely depends on you what you are working on. Okay, now the first dot we will be, for the first dot, I'll be using the red color. Okay. For the MDF board, if you're working on the MDF board, all you need to do is you need to paint the base. First of all, just paint the base, and you can start with your construction work and further with the dot mandalas. So this is a thin sheet. This is my flat dotting tool, that is yellow dotting tool. I'll be dipping this into the red color. Okay. Make sure your surface from where you are going to put a dot, insert a dot, just see that the surface should be completely covered with color. Okay. Now I'll be placing a dot in the center point. This is the way I place a dot. Okay. Just place a dot like this. Okay, this is the way you place a dot. Next is, I'll be using, this is the first dot which I've placed using the yellow dotting tool, yellow flat dotting tool. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this blue dotting tool, blue needle dotting tool, the thicker side of the blue needle dotting tool, and I'll be dipping this into the white color. Okay, the thicker side of this. Okay, dipping this into the white color and placing, okay, and I'll be placing a dot here just on the, firstly, I'll be placing the dot on the, this line, I'll be placing just a small dot here. Again, I'm repeating, if you don't have this tool, you for this, you can use a toothpick as well for the tiniest dot, or the back side of the paintbrush. Okay, even you can use the tip of the pencil. Okay, next dot I'll be placing here on this line. Okay, you need to dip the color again and again, dip the tool again and again into the paint so that you get a perfect size of the dot. Okay, the same size of the dot actually. Again, dipping the tool into the paint, placing the next dot here. Again, dipping my tool and placing the next dot here. Yes, for the color combination, you can use these colors, green, red, and blue color as well. Otherwise, you can go with green, orange. If you have green, orange color, green, orange, and yellow color, you can go on with that shade also. Now, dipping again into the paint, placing the next dot here. I'm placing the white dots just around this red dot. Okay. Go very slowly. You need not be hurried. Go very slowly. Okay, this is the way you place the dots. Okay. Now what we are going to do, using the same tool, we are going to place. Can anyone please tell me how many dots can we make in between these two dots? How many dots can be made in between these dots? Anyone? 1, 3. Okay. 1, 3. 1, 1. Wow. Everyone is active here. So I was talking about that between these two dots, how many dots can I place? I can place only a single dot here. That is only one dot here like this. Okay. Next, again, dipping my tool and placing another dot here. Again, dip your tool and place another dot here. Make sure while you make these dots, please don't destroy your or merge two dots. Go very slowly. Okay. So this is the way we make the dots. Next, what we are going to do, we are going to make the lemon yellow dots using the purple tool. See, this is the purple tool. This is the purple flat tool, which we are going to use for making the next dot. See, just dipping my tool into the paint. See, my paint is completely, my tool is completely covered with the color. Now we are going to make these dots, lemon yellow dots, on the horizontal, vertical, and the diagonal lines. That's it. Those who are making the, working on the MDF board or the canvas board, please, you can make your construction lines very lighter, so that, because it's just for your reference. After that, you just need to get rid of that. Placing my next dot here. Go very slowly so that your outcome is really very good. So how many of you are feeling meditative? So this is the way you need to place the dots. Slowly, go slowly. See. So this is the way you go on. Is it clear till here? Is it clear, guys? Next, we are going to make orange dots. Okay. Using the same purple tool, we are going to make the orange dots. Now dipping the same tool, the same purple tool into the paint. Okay. Placing my first dot here on the construction lines. Next dot I'll be placing here on the diagonals. And so on, I'll be moving on the construction lines that we have made. Go slowly. So now, next question. How many dots can we place in between these orange dots? Between these orange dots, how many dots can be made? 1, 1, 1, 1. Wow, amazing. Everyone is so active here. And even the answers are also correct. Only a single dot we can place in between these dots. Because I will be using the same tool. Obviously, I'm going with the pattern. I'm going with the dot pattern. So I'll be placing, I'll be using the same tool. Only one dot can be placed here in between. If I place two dots, then my dots will be merging with each other, which I don't want. See, only one dots can be made in between these two dots. Next, again, another dot here. So everyone is listening very carefully, right? Another dot here. This is the way how you position your dots. Okay, next dot here. Just keep on rotating your surface, whatever you're doing on, so that you get an idea that where to put the next dot. Okay. Okay, this is the way. Yes, Rekha, if you are using another size dot here, like in this case, you're using another size dot, then in this case also you will be using the another size only. Don't change the size. Just keep the pattern, following the pattern. Okay. So in next line, what we are going to do is we are going to make the red dots. Okay. Now, again, I'll be using the same dotting tool, that is the purple tool, for the red dots. Now, is my answer clear to you, Rekha? Now, for the red dots, again, what we are going to do, we will be starting off with this line. Just above this red orange dot, I'll be making the another dot, that is the orange dot. Sorry, the red dots. Okay. Same thing. Just above this, making the next dot. Keep on dipping your tool, and your tool should be properly covered with paint so that you get a perfect dot. In many cases, what happens, if you take less amount of paint in your tool, you won't get a perfect dot. And if your tool is overloaded with paint, in that case, what you need to do, is you just need to wipe off your tool, in that case, and then start off with your work. Please don't work with the overloaded tool, because once you will get a good dot, after that your dots will be destroyed. Means the perfect size, you won't be getting the equal sizes. Okay. Yes, surely you can make two tiny dots between these orange dots. Now, how many dots to be placed in between these two dots? Two. That's great. Amazing. Yes, we can place two dots in between. Let's see how. So one dot I'll be placing here. The other dot I'll be placing here. Okay. I'm loving this batch of student actually. So active. So next dot to be placed here. Again, see what happens is whenever you make a next dot, please make sure that you start your work, leave some space and then start your work. See, like this. Chavi, I'm using the dotting tools. That is, this one is the flat dotting tools, and these are called the needle dotting tools. Okay. These are the dotting tools used for dot mandalas. Again, put a dot here and next dot place here. Okay. Again, put a next dot here. Just keep on rotating your surface as I said you all, so that you get an idea where to put the next dot. Okay. Now another dot here. Go slowly and get a good result. Now just Beside this, I'll be placing my next dot, and one dot I'll be placing here. In this case, I'll do one dot here and the other dot here. So, like this. Yes, it needs a lot of patience while making these dot mandalas, because there are two options. Either you will spread your colors, your color will be merging with each other, but still you have a solution. I won't say you don't have a solution for that, but still, obviously, if you go slow, you will get a good result actually. So always go slowly. Thank you so much, Meha. And the last dots we will be creating is using the blue dotting tool. This is the bigger size. This is the bigger size of the purple dotting tool. This is the blue dotting tool which I'll be making using the yellow color. Now the first dot just above this. Okay. Go slowly and make the next dot. Can you imagine these dots are looking so beautiful to you all? So how would the patterns look like? If you make a patterns using these colorful dots, then how will it look? If these dots are completely looking very beautiful. Okay. Next dot here. Guys, now I'll tell you all one more thing. Dot mandala is not only about the dots, as I said. If you don't have much space, but still you have made a circle here, you can always go with the semicircles also. Semicircle can also be made here. Like I have a space, so that is why I've made a full circle. Otherwise, you can even go with the semicircles as well. Okay. Now, how many dots can we make between these two dots? 2, 2, 2. What about others? Okay, both goes to 2. So let's see how many dots can we make in between these. One dot here, other dot here. Yes, you all are correct. We can make only 2 dots. Okay. Next, here, one dot, the other dot to be placed here. One dot here, the other dot here. One dot here, the other dot here. Okay, same we will be doing for here also. One dot here, second dot here. First dot to be made here, second dot to be made here. Okay. And the last 2 dots we will be creating here. One dot here and the other dot here. Now I'll be telling you all. So this is the part. So how many guys, how many of you all think that should I make something other also here? How many of you think I should add something more to this? Okay, great. So what I'm going to do, using the thicker side of the blue dotting tool, I'm going to, using the thinner side of the blue dotting tool, I'm going to make the white dots, tiny dots, okay? See, just between these yellow dots, I'll be making a small dot here. Whenever you make these tiniest dots, make sure that you don't destroy your bigger dots. Go very slowly and work on. Can you guys think that this white color is really enhancing the beauty of the work? Can you guys see that the white color is enhancing the beauty of the work? Yes. So this is the way you need to enhance the beauty. So like I'm working on a paper. Those who are working on the MDF or the canvas, what they can do is you can always create 4 or 6 set. Like this is a coaster. Okay. Imagine this is a coaster. Those who are working for MDF on or the canvas, you can make a set of 4 or 6 and use at your home also as a coaster. Just placing small dots between these orange dots. Go slowly that you don't, so that you don't destroy your bigger dots. Purani, what is meant by MDF? MDF is a board that we use for craft work. Okay, it is an MDF board. It is actually a board which is used for the craft work. You can make different types of artwork on that board. I'll be showing you all. Just a minute. Just give me. After completing this, I'll be showing you all what is MDF board. On that, you can make any type of artwork. Okay. Now what we are going to do is between these red dots also we are going to place the white dots. Small dots to be placed. And if we talk about the corners, then in that case, those who knows the patterns that we make in, there are different lots and lots of patterns that we make in dot mandalas. So you can always make that also if you want. Okay, just placing the dots here on the lines, on the circles which we have made. I mean, dot mandala is not only about that you create. They are not limited things. There are n number of things which you can create out of dot mandalas. You can create photo frames. You can make earrings. You can make posters. You can make coffee mugs. You can decorate your coffee mugs as well. You can decorate your bottles. Okay. You can even decorate your glass bottles. You can make earrings and n number of things like you can customize the diary even. Now last, we are going to place these dots here on between these yellow dots. We are going to place these dots here. Just go slowly and keep on putting the small dots. Again, I'm telling, if you don't have the dotting tools, you can use the homemade materials as well if you are just want to trial it, how to make. Okay. Placing small dots between these. So this is the last dot we are placing. Okay. Now, I'm giving you all a closer look, just a minute. Just a minute, giving you all a closer look. How is it looking, guys? Wow, so many reactions and so many comments. Wow, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, that's great. That's great. Amazing. So do you, are you all loving the color combinations?
Yes, guys, please reply quickly. I hope you